Hi, I'm Corey with the Restoration Contractors Library, and as promised, I'm reviewing all of the training systems that are out there. So depending on your company's needs, hopefully you'll find the best fit for you. All right, here we go. All of these training systems here, I'm sure that most of you recognize them. Some of them are inexpensive or even free, and some of them are actually quite expensive. And if you're like me, I wanted to find out where my money was best spent. And if I was trying to achieve and learn a particular thing, which program was the best for what my needs were. And then I'm going to go ahead and rate it on all of these values. And some of them will apply and some of them won't apply. So let's go ahead and get into it. We've already reviewed the residential roofing manual and the custom branded roofing manual for this residential, and now we're getting ready to review the manual for commercial roofing. Here we go. Hey, this is Corey with the Restoration Contractors Library, and today I'm going to be reviewing Business 411 Elizabeth, as most of you know her on the web. They're branded training manuals, and I've already reviewed the residential manual, but I wanted to show you something here real quick. And this is the standard one. It's non-branded, and this is what you get if you just go ahead and buy it without the branding. And it comes with a yellow scheme, and once again, it looks fantastic. But all of them are available to be branded to your company colors, like DreamWorks did. And same manual, same everything. With a different color scheme. And all of the manuals can have this, and they can all be altered to suit your specific needs. Okay, with having said that, let's go ahead and move on. So today I'm reviewing the commercial roofing manual, and once again they hit it out of the park. It is fantastic. It stays with the same scheme of everything. So if you were going to be getting all of their manuals for your business, they're all going to look the same and they're all going to follow the same scheme, things like that. And it's really fantastic. Many companies have paid to have their own done and spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars doing it. And this is pretty much done for you. And Elizabeth assures me that they can go ahead and make any modifications and adjustments that you want, but you would have to contact them for pricing and whatever else that is. I'm just here to review their product. Let's see here. All right, I am going to. Oh, and once again, just like I talked about a minute ago, this is in the non-branded version. But once again, you saw what they can do to brand it to your own company, and I think they only charge $100 extra to have it branded. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Printing costs is printing costs. Once it's done, it's done. And then you can just go ahead and have them print however many you need, or I'm not exactly sure if they even offer it to have your own printing done. I'm not sure. So once again, this is 97 pages, and I am going to just go ahead and go through it. It's very similar to the residential, except it's all commercial stuff. I'm going to change the view so it's page side by side. Let's see here. And we are going to go to... I'm sorry for being so slow and stupid here. Okay, all right. So here's the side by side. Once again, I said it was 97 pages of all greatness. Introduction to commercial roofing, state of the industry, commercial roofing stats. Basically giving somebody that's new in the industry the background so that they can speak intelligently until they can fake it till they make it kind of deal, or even for the seasoned vet that has something now to kind of go over, just kind of refresh things and look at other products that maybe they don't sell. But if you're coming up against somebody else and they're talking up one product and your company doesn't sell that, you still have to know and understand the other products that are out there so that you can explain the differences, right? Makes sense. So we're going to get into that in a little bit. So here's all the roofing basics, residential versus commercial, intro, blah, blah, blah. Here's all the various systems and commercial services and commercial production. So let's go ahead and just kind of take a look at a few of them here. Now, what's really cool about this is that once you kind of go through it, if you're going through it with a mentor or a trainer or something along those lines, what's really important is to have these filled out. What is my role? You can talk about it. You fill it in. Who's my supervisor? What's the main goal? Job duties, job tasks. It's fantastic to, once you read something, go ahead and write it down. And you have plenty of room for extra notes, things like that. And I find this really important. It's just like when I did my Hague training, all my commercial stuff there is you get a workbook, but you still fill in the blanks. It's kind of keeps you in the training, keeps you so you're not falling asleep, so you're not falling asleep and things like that. I found that really, really great. Oh, I went through this. Let's see. Company tips, things like that. Oh, and part of this is what makes your company different, and what you do, why you do it. And this is your opportunity as a trainer to explain to them what that is. Fill it in. What makes us different? What is our warranties? Why are we special? Why should you buy from us instead of the guy next door? And once again, so the people that are coming from steep slope to low slope, okay, so quite frequently I refer to residential and commercial as steep slope, low slope, which isn't true 100%. It's just kind of the way that I think of it is, I mean, let's face it, we've all had low slope roofs on a residence, and that doesn't mean it's commercial, but you are using commercial grade type products because it's completely different. And while that may not be 100% true all the time, even if you have a residential guy that's getting ready to start, doing an 80-20 rule kind of thing where he's spending 80% of his time working on residential and 20% on commercial to kind of work his way into it, because we all know that residential pays the bills and commercial work is where you really make money. But the commercial market takes forever to go from conception to getting paid. And residential generally is a fast turnover. You can go out, sell it, and get paid on the job, a couple of weeks later, whatever the case may be. So let's get everybody educated on this. Maybe you're only going to learn a few things, but now you have something to kind of hand down. I mean, you could even have this in your presentation kit when you go out and go, man, look at the kind of training that our company provides. This is the stuff that nobody else does this. I mean, whatever sales tools that you're using. And I'm sorry, there's going to be a little background noise. My air conditioner kicked on, but so be it. Parts, drainage systems, basics, and once again, here's the questions to go through and ask yourself at the end of the chapter. So, without going through the entire thing, which I'm actually going to go ahead and do real quick, is for you to try to put something together like this. And here's what we're talking about is the various systems that are out there to learn about. Even though you don't install them, you still need to understand the differences and why your product is better or different, or differences in warranties, so on and so forth, good, better, best, all that kind of good stuff. And here we go with filling out our installation process. Each one of you guys are going to be a little bit different. This can't necessarily be done by a marketing company that's very well versed in our industry. So you fill this out and you talk about why we're different, why or why not, in those types of things. And now get into commercial sales and services. Once again, 5 stars, another home run. Elizabeth knocked it out of the bloody frickin' park, and I can't say enough. Anyways, 5-star rating. Go get them, boys. And here's another thing. And the price is right. I mean, oh my gosh, it is. It is such a deal. I mean, I've already spent, I forget what you call it, charges, 300 or 400 or 400 500, something like that. But the bottom line is, I just spent that amount of time talking about it, and you could have already gone ahead and ordered it and had it shipped and be getting it, in the next few days, or having it custom branded and having this stuff. I don't know what it takes, a couple weeks, and you have it. It's a no-brainer. Buy it. You'll be happy. You'll be glad that you did. Talk to y'all later from the Restoration Contractors Library. And I'm going to be doing the production manual next. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Okay, let's go ahead and rate the commercial roofing manual that you just got to see a sneak peek into. All right, so in my opinion, the ease of use is a 10. It's phenomenal, and really like it. The platform used comes in a PDF. The cost, I believe that it was $400 for the standard version and $500 for the custom branded version. Residential sales training, I put an 8 in here because there's still going to be some low slope stuff that applies to residential. I mean, you might have a big, apartment building or duplex or even just a house with a big flat roof, and the information could come in very handy as far as that goes as well. Commercial sales training is our next category. It's a 10. It's fantastic. There's more stuff out there in detail, but overall, it's a great overview on most of the different systems that are out there. It's fantastic. It's a no-brainer. Sales management training, I put a 9 in here because I feel that if you're a manager and you can sit down with new people and go through this, it's fantastic. I mean, you can explain why we use certain products and why we don't use other ones, and the process of how we do it. So as far as sales management training, I give it a 9. It's fantastic. The next category is D2D training, and that is not applicable. The next one is roof and property inspections training. Yeah, it definitely has some training in there for doing inspections and so on and so forth. It does not go into deep detail about every single type of thing. It can't. I mean, it'd be a couple hundred pages if that was the case. So it's not really designed for that particular thing, like taking core samples and patching and taking moisture meters, things like that. It doesn't get into that aspect of it. The next category is office manager, production manager, and quality control and recruiting. No, that's not applicable. Marketing and training, not applicable. Estimating and supplementing, no. Contracts and forms, no. Study time, I put in about 20 hours, and that's, I think you'll find yourself going back to it over and over. So, I don't know. That's probably reasonably accurate. I'm not exactly sure. The engagement, is it boring or engaging? It's a 10. It looks good. It feels good. It's super well presented and laid out. I think it's fantastic. Is it for the beginner, intermediate, and advanced? Both. They both apply. Certifications? No. Rating on value. Is it worth your money to buy it? 10. Ding, ding, ding. We got a winner. Here's the link to the video. And overall comments. Many companies have built their own educational materials for new sales staff, but for those who haven't, spent countless of hours doing it and tons and thousands of dollars, buy this training for your staff. You will not regret it. Period. 5 stars. Great job, Elizabeth, and your team. You knocked it out of the park again. Keep going. Oh, by the way, we're going to be doing the production manual next. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Hope this helps. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it. That's all right.